Caleb Williams started to showcase a little bit of insane potential during yesterday's game versus the Dallas Cowboys, and I kind of wanted to break down some of that film. They initially come out in 13 personnel with one running back in the backfield and three tight ends, but they are going to motion Cole Kmet. I'll still call this 13 personnel. We're essentially going to fake the handoff. We're going to get DeAndre Swift out into the flats. We're going to use our outside weapon as a clear route, okay? What is a clear route? Essentially, we're trying to get rid of the DB here, but also the deep safety over the top. From there, we are going to use our tight end to block on the man side off the full slide to the right of the offensive line. And then from there, we're going to get a corner route. So you essentially only have three routes really being run early on here. And watch Caleb Williams, okay? He's going to do a good job getting low. You see how low he is to the ground right now? The reason that he does this is because he doesn't want these second level defenders right here to know what the play is, right? He doesn't want them to know if it's a handoff, it's a play action, if it's a bootleg. He doesn't want them to know, so they bite down just ever so slightly, giving us more time to get out on our routes, okay, if that makes any sense. So as we drop back, boom, back foot hits the ground. Now, those linebackers, right, they bit up just a little bit too hard, and now we have a little bit of separation with Colson Loveland. Now, look at this ball by Caleb Williams. Instead of leading him to the sideline, he realizes that the clear route not only got rid of the DB, but also the safety as well. So now we have space up the field and not towards the sideline. This is one hell of a play by Caleb Williams. Leads him down the field and gives Loveland, the rookie tight end, space to take this, turn it up the field for a 31-yard pickup. Beautiful job by Caleb Williams. Now, we're going to be breaking down a ton of film in this video. Before we dive in, I need to ask one little favor from you. Hit the like button, it helps out so much. But also, subscribe to the channel if you are new. It is free, it doesn't cost anything, and we will be breaking down the Chicago Bears throughout the entirety of this year's season. Offense, defense, individual player breakdowns. We've got you guys covered, so make sure you join the family if you haven't already done so yet. And let's dive right into today's video. Here's a very telling play, great play by Caleb Williams. We're going to start off with a little bit of pre-snap motion. Now, do we notice how 27 is following him across the formation and then boom, right back? Okay, what that tells Caleb Williams is this is man coverage. Okay, we also know that they have one high safety, and you may be looking at it like, no, they have two high safeties. Well, because it's man coverage, you have man-to-man here, you have man-to-man here, and you have man-to-man here, and then here, right? So you have one high safety. You could probably assume that they're either sending a blitz, right, and having this guy drop back. This guy's in a mid-read, or midfield closed. This guy's in a mid-read, or hook curl. So as we can finally understand, okay, this is man coverage. This is why we use pre-snap motion in our offense, because now we have a yes-no read right here. You see the press man coverage top side versus Rome Odunze. No safety help over the top, completely wide open. Yeah, we're going to take this shot. This is a yes read where Caleb Williams knows right now where he's going with the football. He knows, right? Because he likes Caleb Williams, or he likes Rome Odunze way more than he likes their DB. And look at Rome. Off the snap, just cooks him. Cooks him. Boom. Tries to kind of jam him at the line. Doesn't work out. Beats him off the line of scrimmage and wide open. Now, Caleb does a great job not throwing a lofty ball. He bullets this thing in there because we already have him beat. We don't need to, right? We don't need to loft this thing. Throw a dart. I mean, that is beautiful. Whoa. Whoa, where was this? This is the Caleb Williams that excites me. Look at this dart. This is a laser. Beautiful job. Hey, Caleb Williams, I'm telling you, he's coming. Then this is where the Ben Johnson creativity comes in. It's starting to happen. It's starting to work. And man, if you're a Bear fan, you have to be excited. You have to be thrilled. I know you're just 1-2 right now, but you're starting to see that creativity creep into the offense, and it's working. Okay, so right here, they come out in what? 12 personnel once again, 2 tight ends, 1 running back in the backfield. All we're going to do is we're going to motion our tight end in line, or not in line, but to the backfield. We're going to hand it off, right? Let's get the motion going with Cole Kmet. Boom. Now we're in kind of I formation. So now these guys are starting to think, okay, maybe this is a run play, right? However, we're going to use our guy right here, Luther Burn. He's going to stagger, stagger, stagger. And once he gets these guys to kind of bite down a little bit, he's going to, right, boom, take off. And you're going to see it. You're going to be able to see it. This is beautiful. We're going to use a flea flicker. We also have a dig over the middle of the field with Zacchaeus, which forces this guy to bite down ever so slightly, but just enough. Again, we're going to hand the ball off. Now, as we get to that point of attack, we pitch this thing back. Now, look at Luther Burden. This is look at him. Slow, slow, slow. Boom. Right when he gets by this defender, he takes off. Knowing that Zacchaeus is going to take that deep safety out of the play. And then Caleb Williams throws this thing to the sideline. I mean, a great throw. The arm talent's there with Caleb Williams. It's there for Caleb Williams. This is a perfect throw. He leads him to the sideline. Just in case that deep safety can get back into the play, he can't because it's led to the sideline. Right? If he led that up the field, that safety maybe makes a play on it. Can't. Luther Burden walks in for a touchdown. Dude, Caleb Williams, I'm telling you right now, this dude is really, really good at football. He just needed the right system, and it's starting to be evident happening. It's coming. This offense is going to be explosive, man. With week 3 of the NFL season officially here, we have a really good matchup with Detroit and Baltimore for Monday Night Football. And I'm going to give you a play. Maybe we can 1,000x our money, maybe we don't, but we have an opportunity. Before we dive in, look at this, right? If you use my promo code DUBS, you're going to get a 100% match deposit. That is crazy, which means if you put down $100, they're going to give you $100 in bonus funds. If you put down $50, they'll give you $50. Whatever you put in up to $100, they're going to match. So you probably claim that right away. I'm going to start off with this Monday Night Football game. Jamison Williams, more than 47.5 receiving yards. This game has a 53.5 over-under, which is insane, by the way. So you can take a bunch of overs and probably feel pretty confident with it. I'm going to adjust Lamar Jackson's line to 200 yards. I think that's fair. Go more than 200 yards. I'm going to also, you can get a free pick, by the way. You know what? Let me throw that in there. Michael Penix, more than half a passing yard. That's all I need. And you know what? Let's just throw 10 to win 40. I think this is fair. And again, use my promo code DUBS if you haven't already done so yet, guys. Again, promo code DUBS and you'll get a $100 match deposit on your first deposit. Terms and conditions apply. See Sleeper's terms of use for details. Currently operational in about 25 states. Check out Sleeper today. Let's put that in. Let me know what you guys do for this week's slate of games. Another great sell drop here by Caleb Williams. We're going to get some vertical routes down here. We are going to get basically a crosser over the middle of the field by Rome Odunze. And we're also going to get a clear route to the top side or to the bottom side with the tight end. Now, as we do this, we're going to get this screen action out to the left side of the field. But we're going to notice one thing. The offensive line isn't going to initially get out quick. They're going to block and then release out into the screen, trying to sell to these linemen that it is an actual play action. And then we need time to get these wide receivers out in their route to take away the deep corner and the linebacker as well. Okay, so it's a delayed screen pass. So boom, we're acting like we're gonna block here with DeAndre Swift. Give our guys time to get out in space and let our tight end take over 18. Right, boom, takes him with him. Now he's gone. His back is turned. 20 overcommits down to Rome Odunze. Right, and then we kick this thing out, and boom, now we have blockers out in front with the playmaker and DeAndre Swift, who does a great job. Look at the one-cut ability right here, man. This is beautiful. Ackler going to the outside, plant that foot into the ground, cut back in. Boom. Great job. Joe Tooney all the way up here, right? DJ Moore doing a great job. Love DJ Moore, man. I know he hasn't been amazing in this offense. Did catch a touchdown yesterday, and you could tell him and Caleb Williams were hyped about it. But I'm telling you, man, this offense, they look good. They look good, especially yesterday. Another great play here. We're going to see, let me move my screen over here. So initially, we're going to get two routes out into the flats to the tight end and DeAndre Swift. We're going to get this corner into a post route. We're also going to see DJ Moore kind of sit over the middle of the field. And then we're going to get a deep dig route behind it with Luther Burden. So this is our route concept in an empty set formation. As Caleb Williams drops back, we can tell they're in a five-man scat. They're sliding over their offensive line to the left. They're man-to-manning to the right here. And as we drop back in the pocket, we're going to be in a hitch, right? Back foot touches, step up in the pocket ever so slightly. But watch Caleb Williams. You see how his eyes are pointed to DJ Moore? right, what that does is create these guys to bite up because they're taught in his zone coverage to read the eyes of the quarterback. So when they bite up, we're able to layer this football over those second level defenders and put it in a place right where it needs to be. We layer over them perfectly. I mean, it's a perfect throw. Dude, Caleb Williams is good. Like, he's good. Now, DJ Moore is kind of just like that distraction, I guess you could say here. And we also have Cole Kmet open, right? You lead him up the sideline. It could be a big pickup. This is just great, dude. The accuracy, the ball placement by Caleb Williams in this game was chef's kiss. It was perfect. I don't think it could have been any better. Luther Burden got involved, which was great to see. Man, this offense. Another beautiful read here by Caleb Williams. So we come out on 12 personnel. Essentially, if you guys don't know personnel, 1 running back, that's always your first number, right? 22 personnel, 2 running backs. So 12 personnel, 1 running back in the backfield. Second number always represents the tight ends on the field. Now, this is very important because we're going to get these seams, right? They're going to break to the outside initially. And you're going to see Cole Kmet do such a beautiful job on this. But the first thing that we're going to have to notice here is the play action to DeAndre Swift. What that does is bite down these linebackers. Okay? Very, very, very important. Watch Cole Kmet, though. As these linebackers kind of bite down on that run fake, watch Cole Kmet. He is going to initially get outside leverage. Like, you see his head? He's facing to the outside. So what that does to this guy is he gets and gives him the inside. So boom, 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 and then we cut over the middle of the field. These guys bid up on the run fake. Then this guy's going to kind of move over to DJ Moore and Rome Odunze because they just want the number advantage over there. So boom, great route. And because these guys bid up on the run fake, the middle of the field's wide open. This is a major, major hole of the defense. Because one, this guy was supposed to drop back to the midfield. Right? These guys are supposed to drop back deep. But they bid up on the play fake. And then Cole Kmet does a great job getting that outside or getting inside leverage from the DB. And then boom, breaking wide open. Great ball. Great ball. Wait, was there pressure here as well? I wasn't even looking at Caleb Williams. Is there pressure here? Yeah, I mean, there is a dude right in front of him. And he's still able to put this on a platter. Great job, man. I haven't seen Caleb be this accurate yet. This is a sign of what's to come, at least in my opinion. Another great play here by Caleb Williams. We're going to get kind of a crosser over the middle of the field. We're going to see this linebacker kind of open up his hips and just take the wide receiver, right? So he's going to take him to the left side of the end zone. We're going to get a deep stop route over the middle of the end zone. DJ Moore, man. So again, as we drop back, we're reading, nothing's there. They kind of double team Rome Odunze in the end zone because that's where we want to go. As we scan the field, linebacker turns away and carries Zacchaeus across the formation. As we avoid that backside pressure, boom, step up, keep our eyes down the field, and because we're rolling out to our right, we keep our eyes over at this point in the end zone, which is moving this DB over. Okay, look at this, right? They're already shadow covering here, right? Rome looks like he's about to break open as well. But because we're running this way, rolling out this way, DJ just sits wide open, easy touchdown, easy money. Caleb Williams is here. The Chicago Bears are here. They're coming. I don't know what to say, but got to be excited about the future of this football team. Now, we are going to end the video. Do me a big time favor, guys. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so yet. Turn on post notifications. That way you're notified every time we post a Bears video. And with that being said, there should be a lot more coming out soon. I will say, I'm getting my wisdom teeth out tomorrow. Depending on how long it takes me to recover, I don't know if I'm going to break down any more Bears videos this week. If I heal quick enough, there will be, for sure. And I might pre-make another one here in a minute. We'll see what happens. I'll do my best. But if not, I definitely will see you guys next weekend. Hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace.